Whoa, 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 whoa. Where do we even, first, the fact that the Russo brothers started the premiere with your photo, with the autograph that you gave last night was crazy. They got up on stage and they were like, we're here, he's here. Like, it was just.
Wait, what happened?
He had brought up a photo with my character in the look from the movie with a positioned next to a headshot I have from my early 20s where I had that same hair.
Oh,
and
he literally he had hair growing out of his head like hair in the movie.
Oh my.
Millie.
Yeah,
like,
it was bad.
It was great.
It was great.
I love.
And bad.
It was amazing.
It was cool at the time. But, you know.
I loved it. It was so much fun. So the fact that they started the premiere last night with it was just awesome.
And he's the one who gave it to me, and they had it in their hand.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
A lot of fun.
It really worked.
A lot of fun. Speaking of fun, was it fun? Was it difficult? Was it challenging? I know that you both have worked with in like over the top crazy kind of computer generated mocap situations before, but in this movie, what was it like? I mean, you've got like what was a 2-story robot friend, sidekick.
Yes.
What was it like shooting this film with that kind of technology?
Well, you know, it really was a case-by-case, shot-by-shot basis. You know, sometimes it was a little tedious, but other times it was really, really fun. You know, when you're doing mocap, especially more and more as this medium of kind of live-action film incorporating a lot of animation as it evolves, they're finding what's the most effective, obviously, and I think the most effective thing is to have really brilliant mocap artists there in these mocap suits, but you're interacting with real people. So, like for the third act, the big fight sequence, it reminded me of being a kid playing guns in the woods or like playing a war game and run around. Okay, you run over there, and then I'll jump, and then you dive, and then we're all doing that. And then if you could take you and your friends doing that and have the Russos throw Netflix money at it, and then be like, dude, look at what it actually looks like. It's like more than we could possibly have imagined.
Right.
So.
And then an actual explosion as opposed to like just us with the sound effects.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, some of it was silly. You're like, you know, and you have to imagine. And the Russos just knew what they were in their vision. They had the movie in their head, and they're like, okay, and so Popfly is going to be shooting baseballs here, and Penny Pal's going to throw some mail. And I'm like, what? And they're like, just trust me. Just stand over here and do your thing. I goes, okay, I'll trust you.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was a lot of fun to watch. Truly a lot of fun to
Awesome.
watch. And I kept saying, this looks real. How much money did they spend?
Yeah.
This looks so real. It was really a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The transformations in this film as well, I would imagine. I mean, going blonde for the movie, when you saw the wet and wavy with the I call it like a Coca-Cola can bang.
Yo.
For the first time.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
I mean, I knew going into the film that I wanted, you know, a bang, that I wanted this bleach blonde hair with this really like grown out root. I just think it's very 90s, and Drew Barrymore, like my inspo pic of her was in pretty much the center of my mood board when creating Michelle.
Is that right?
Yeah, I mean there is this image. I have to share it, but it's she's wearing these overalls and I wear overalls in the film. I mean, I was just like, I love the
like,
idea.
This is her.
Do you remember the project, the Drew Barrymore project that was from by chance, or you
I think it was her day-to-day look. Like,
Oh, okay,
it wasn't
got
like
it.
a
Oh,
thing
wow.
she did. Yeah, it was just who she was.
Oh,
yeah.
wow, that's so
very
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I loved that look, and then I brought aspects of more grunge and kind of wanted to bring all that together and tie it together. But the Russos were really, I mean, supportive. I knew kind of how I wanted her to look from the beginning. It's
incredible. We were talking last night about the look that you wore last night to the premiere, and how it was also the same designer from from one of your wedding dresses.
Yes.
And like, I want to know, like, what was that time when you first put on that wedding gown, that wedding dress? What was that like for you? Were you like, oh, I have arrived. I am she.
Yeah.
The bride is me.
I am her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, I think any woman, any person that's kind of putting a dress on to go and like do something like that, you know, make kind of that kind of milestone. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's not about the dress, even though the dress was beautiful. It's about the moment of what you're about to experience. But I felt so special. And I definitely felt like the bride. So I was very, very happy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, so a point of business.
Yeah.
Sunday, the Oscars, right? Big performances, some huge performances just confirmed. Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, gonna be performing. And I'm curious, are you tuning in? Are you excited? Are you ready for this? Do you even know what's going on?
Well, first of all, sir, I am a member of the Academy.
I know that's right.
So I do know what's going on.
Okay.
And of course, I never miss it. I'm always tuning into the Oscars.
Yeah.
The Oscars. I haven't missed one in 20 years. I love it.
Right?
Yeah, and also Zoe's up. So Zoe Saldana's up for an Oscar. So I'm sitting back like,
Let's go.
she's gonna win. I'll text her today.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, the SAG Awards, I mean, it was unreal this past weekend. I know that you and Ariana are friends.
Yes.
And like, have you been able to tap in with her? You know what, like, do you, not that you would share anything about the performance, but have you been able to tap with her and say, I'm excited about this one?
You know what? Ariana has been such a wonderful, supportive friend over the years. She's always given me so much support and love, and her friendship has been so impactful to me. She grew up in the industry, a young, child star. So just having that advice was amazing from her. We didn't actually talk about the Oscars. Funny enough, when you kind of see friends, you don't talk about those things. You kind of talk about what's happening in your life. How are you? Where have you been? Oh my God. But you know what? Because it's Ariana and Cynthia, I cannot imagine anything short of remarkable. So it's going to be amazing. I'm very excited.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
Thank you.